Well, Terry and I, as you know, are in training right now for the Metro Cruise 5K and 10K race, so we know how good it feels to get a really good run in.
I like it, the feeling I get when I stop running.
That's
but
a good
you know
feeling
what?
too.
I actually feel like it's been a wonderful thing for me to do because my daughter is a runner, my daughter who's 12, and she runs circles around me, and it really is pretty inspiring.
Well, there's a great program for all girls to get moving, and also helps to feel really great about themselves. It's called Girls on the Run.
Lori Burgess directs the Kent County chapter. She's here with Quinn Tran and her coach, Natalie Jeswick. And Quinn is 11 years old and the winner of a national essay contest, which is really incredible. But I want you to start out, Lori, by telling us about people who have not heard of Girls on the Run, because this is really a wonderful program to get girls moving.
Well, it originated in 1996 in North Carolina with Molly Barker, a triathlete, and she's also a social worker, and she saw what was the things that girls were facing and the pressures that they had, and she was an athlete herself, and she married those two things together and developed a program called Girls on the Run, which is now international, and there are 70,000 girls and 160 councils across the country. What we do is have a program that's 10 weeks long here in Kent County where girls participate in lessons, and they learn about themselves, and they learn about being a good friend and interacting with others, and then they learn about their communities and do a community service project, all while training for a 5K.
Yeah, it's all encompassing.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we have a superstar in our midst, National Essay Contest winner. Tell us about this contest, and then we'd really like for you to read a little bit, but let's hear about the contest itself first.
Natalie, you're her coach.
Yes, I've had the opportunity to coach with her for 2 years. So the contest was, it was sponsored by Dove through Girls on the Run, and you had to answer the question, how has Girls on the Run made me fearless?
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a great topic.
And that's what you are doing. That is the mission of the organization. And Quinn here, 11 years old. What school do you go to?
Well, I go to Explore Elementary.
Okay. Is that in Kentwood?
Yes.
Okay. I grew up there. So, will you read a little bit of your essay, your winning essay?
Sure. Amazingly, GOTR has trained me, a girl who didn't have confidence, who never ran a mile, be able to finish the 5K with pride and courage. The coaches were supporting us, cheering, and guiding us on. GOTR has been part of my life. I learned how to be strong, courageous, and most importantly, fearless. GOTR has given me a chance to prove to the world and myself that fear can be defeated.
Wow.
That is beautiful.
That is amazing.
Feels very heartfelt, I can tell.
How does it feel as coaches and as a director here when you hear those words coming from the heart of someone who really has been inspired herself through this process?
We've had a couple opportunity for testimonials from the girls the previous year to talk to the girls. We wanted to kind of recruit girls from our school to participate, and we had an opportunity, and some of the girls that stood up and gave these testimonials, like Girls on the Run is what was meaningful in their life and giving positive reinforcements and relationships. It just breaks your heart. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yes.
You know, and why is it so, challenging sometimes to get kids to come out these days and run and do some of the things that you're trying to promote?
I think in America in particular, we have so many opportunities. Kids have so many opportunities that and parents have to get them to soccer and then to softball and dance and all those things.
Right.
And there's lots of just pressures, social pressures to be involved in lots of things. This is, because we're non-competitive, it has a different feel and edge to it. And it really, the outcome, like you were asking, how does that feel? The outcome is not just on the girls and their confidence and how they feel about themselves and view their world and how they fit in it, but that same thing happens for the coaches and for even me as a director.
Very meaningful, and a lot of the people who sign up to be coaches are not runners. They're just people who want to be involved and make a difference.
Right. It's not about training to be an elite runner at all.
Right.
It's more about training to be a complete person.
Okay, so you've been around since 2003. You have a big race coming up next May.
Yes.
That you've invited us to be a part of.
Yes, we would love to.
We might just take you up on that.
And I love the ages, 9 to 13. Boy, those are critical ages to reach these girls before they get into high school. Why do you think that's so important?
There is, they just get bombarded, and more as they grow and are exposed to media, and their views of themselves are so influenced by their peers. That starts to happen more. They get in little cliques, even when they don't mean to get in little cliques.
Right.
And so that having that stronger sense of self going into those pressures makes them able to withstand them.
Well, thanks, ladies, for what you're doing. Congratulations again, Quinn.
Thank you.
You are awesome. You are fearless.
All right, and Quinn, maybe we can run together next year, okay?
See you in May.
All right, see you in May.
Yeah, Gonzo's Top 5 when we come back.